twice on the same day. I had to be stronger than that.
Are you alright? Your father told me nothing happened, but you know your father.
I'm fine. I just lost my appetite.
The lasagna's done, though, and I don't want you skipping any meals. Are you sure?
Yeah, don't worry about me, Mom. I'll come downstairs later to eat.
You're not telling me the whole story.
I just don't want to eat right now.
Please, dear. Tell me what's going on. I wish you would tell me why you're being like this.
Okay. Your father slaps you and you don't tell your mom. Why? That is the stupidest thing. I would have told my mom. I wanted to tell her. A part of me was screaming, tell her that what Dad had done. At the same time, I knew she couldn't fix anything besides. I was moving out regardless. I remained silent, letting the event remain in the past.
Well, I'll leave your food on the table if you want to eat it later.
Finally, my mom left me alone. It was strange to think that she was only a few inches away from me, only separated by a single wooden door. I really didn't know what to do. I needed to do something. Anything to get my mind away just of what just happened. You know, the person that made this, I thank her. I just want to play number 2, and once I get the money, I'm gonna. Anything would be better than thinking any more about the pain still radiating from my cheek. I was going to move into my grandfather's house tomorrow. I should probably pack my stuff so I would be prepared tomorrow. Yeah, that was a good idea. I should start packing. I opened the closet, rumbling around for a while before I finally found 2 large bags, pulling them out onto the floor of my room. I then began to empty my drawers and cabinets, and then I could bring all my things with me. I didn't have much to bring other than just clothes and some church sheet. I was kind of bizarre that I didn't have many personal belongings. It wasn't like my luggage was completely devoid of them, but I certainly didn't have many things in my room that I would miss. It was just suddenly left the house. I shook my head to rid myself of those thoughts. It's going to my new home. I would have to feel like it. One way or another, I was going to make it into a home. As I was packing my things, my cell phone began ringing and I ran into the pocket. I put my phone in the pocket and answered while I settled myself into bed. Who could possibly be calling?
Hey Anderson, you there? Is everything alright? We were worried about you, so we decided to call. Hello?
I'm glad you guys called. My voice managed to come out, though it was only a whisper.
What happened? Are you okay?
Well, I slowly began telling him about the funeral this afternoon. A small silence followed when I was done recounting what happened, and my relief none of me finally spoke up.
I can't begin to imagine how you must be feeling right now. I'm so sorry. Do you want us to come over right now?
No, it's okay. My dad isn't in a good mood, so can we just keep talking on the phone like this?
Of course! We'd stay on the phone until the crack of dawn. Right, Suzu? Yeah. We're always here if you need us. After all, we wouldn't be the awesome triple threat trio without you, right?
Yeah.
Triple threat trio? That sounds like the name of a gang. Yeah, I mean, we're all taking on the world together. We've got to sound somewhat scary, or else no one's going to take us seriously. What's with you and naming things? You've got to step up your game, Naomi. Falling behind to the cool kids like Anderson and me. Tisk, tisk. Hey! I'm a cool kid! If anything, I'd say you'd have to step up your game.
We chatted cheerfully about all sorts of things. Very soon I had forgotten about the events that day, and we engaged in a conversation about Nami's favorite TV show, some program called Therlock. We all agreed that actors playing the Terry character certainly had a very descriptive look about him, with that long overcoat and scarf wrapped around his neck. We had many disagreements about who we thought was the coolest character. Yeah, he had really high cheekbones, and his eyes are pretty, though I do have to say I prefer Jetson, and as a bonus, his actor is just so sassy. I looked at the clock hanging on the wall and realized how late it was. Oh, it's already 1 a.m. Sorry for keeping you guys up so late. I think I'm gonna hit the hay for tonight. See you guys at school tomorrow. I should probably shower and get to bed. I can't believe I stayed up this late just to talk to my friends. But it was really nice. Well, the bedroom I took a relaxing shower. Nothing but beats hot water and the feeling of being clean. After drying myself, I properly adjusted my PJs and crawled into bed. A nice hot shower after a long day. I'm so glad I finally be in bed. I had been a really long day. I knew that I was wishing for something to change, but in class I certainly wasn't expecting any of these things that happened today. And I have to go back to school tomorrow. I certainly am on my side and tightly wrapped the blankets around me. I really wasn't in the mood for returning to school, but my dad probably would make me go just for the sake of it. It's time to go to sleep. Out on the lamp on the nightstand, turn off the lights. For my mind was so lost in the passing of my grandfather and thought of inheriting something so big and haunted my mind until next morning. I shook my head and tried to clear the sleepiness out of my navel. I couldn't get any sleep last night. Oh, I never sleep. I can't sleep. I'm daydreaming about boys and all that. Then all this. I wish I could be with one of the boys in this game. It's so romantic. They're so romantic. It's already time to wake up. Wait, school? As soon as I realized I had to go to school, I slid out of bed and looked at the vanity mirror. That's a relief. Luckily, there was barely a bruise on my cheek. You had to squint to actually see it. I doubted anyone would actually notice it unless they leaned in real close. Breathing out of sight, I just took my backpack and caught the bus to go to school. It wasn't even hours before everyone heard the news. I was approaching school and giving condolences for my loss. However, that wasn't what shocked my friends.
Wait, so you have the whole Anderson house to yourself? Lucky as hell, man! Quit being so sensitive, Naomi. Quit being so vulgar, Suzu. Oh, man, come on! See? She knows about proper public taste. I know how to be a lady.
Guys, I'm going there after school today because my parents want me to get used to living there.
Seriously? It hasn't even been a day since you came back to school.
I know, but my parents want me to try living there as soon as possible.
Still, that's really fast. Are you going to be okay?
Of course. Ha ha ha. That's how I'd sound. She probably sounds like this. Of course. But I'd sound sarcastic. In my opinion. I'd be all sarcastic. I've been going. But this is should probably be all happy and cheery. But even in comfort, my best friends, seems to keep testing me. Ugh.
Hey! Don't go around shoving people like that. Whoops. Did I strike a nerve, Capini?
She let out a small laugh as she twirled her hair around her finger. Lizette, one of the last people I wanted to see today.
It's not me you should be apologizing to.
Oh, Anderson. Hey, how's it going?
I'm alright.
Haven't you already heard, Lizette? Of what? Her grandfather's passing. Well, I'm sorry about that.
I don't really watch a lot of news. It doesn't really sound like you mean it. I do mean it. Earnestly. Why wouldn't I? Typical Capini. Isn't her family involved with the mafia or something? I wouldn't be surprised if she brought out a bat from behind her back right this moment.
I had nearly forgotten the crowd that follows Lizette, which was mostly comprised of people that no one wanted to see on a typical school day. No one had the slightest idea why exactly they followed Lizette around so presently, but they labeled themselves as social equals with her.
That is out of line! Suzu comes from an honest family, says the one whose family profits from political scandals. Yeah, your dad doesn't make anything unless he's in the court with dirty politicians. Hey, let's all calm down for a second, all right? I'm sure Anderson needs some time to recuperate. I mean, what just happened? We need to give her some respect.
Just stop! Stop acting like that already. Like you feel sorry for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm sure you're happy seeing me like this. You already have everything you wanted. And now you see me like this. Like life couldn't get any better. Bitterness swept into me, and words started flowing out of my mouth without filters. Honestly, I didn't care. I was so consumed by anger that I only saw Lizette in front of me. What exactly am I to you? Just another part of your obstacle course? Is that what I am? I'm sick of it, Lizette. I'm sick of all these charades. I'm sick of you. I bet she is. Gasps rose from the crowd around her, and I was brought back to the school hallway. Even my friends beside me looked at me in surprise. One girl looked like she was going to speak up, but Lizette held her hands up to stop her. There was emotions in her face that I could quite make out, but I could see a form of pity in her eyes. No, don't you dare pity me. I looked away from her. I didn't want to see the emotions in her eyes when she was talking to me. She didn't have the right to look at me that way.
I'm sorry. I know your grandfather passing away must have really taken a toll on your emotions.
She stepped towards me and put her hand on my shoulder, giving me a tiny smile as from time's sake. But for some reason, I didn't feel comforted at all. Not that I was just angry at her, but the expression on her face when she leaned in close to comfort me into something confident. Something was different about her. I could quite place my finger on it, but something about her definitely changed.
Well, I'll be going for now. Track meet responsibilities and all of that stuff. See you later.
Something about Lizette made me feel uncomfortable. I wasn't just angry, but also uneasy. What was it? I had never seen her like that before, but I decided to pay no further attention to it. She continued running down the hallway with her gaggle of friends behind her. I focused my attention to Miss Phillips, who was walking down the hallway towards me.
Is everything all right, girls? Nothing we couldn't handle, Mrs. P. Just a bunch of snobs. Suzu, hush! It was nothing, Mrs. Phillips.
I see. Well, Miss Anderson, please accept my condolences for your loss.
Thank you, Miss Phillips.
Your grandfather was a good man. He really upheld the philanthropy of his company's policies, and the money that went towards charity, too.
I know, he was amazing. I really looked up to him, and I want to be as good as he was.
Well, I know that you'll be as great as your grandfather. Hell yeah, she will. She'll be 10 times better than her grandfather.
Would I really be better than my grandfather? Everyone seemed to have high expectations for me. I want to be best to make my family proud, but not too better than my grandfather. Wasn't sure about that. From outside the school window, I saw a familiar blue car pull up the curb. Doubtfully, it was my father in the driver's seat. Oh, my ride's here. Well, I guess I'll see you both tomorrow.
Want us to come with you?
Oh, no, it's okay. Haha. I'll be fine. See ya. Hey, Dad. Well, that's it. See you guys. Hey, Hope Fun Time out.